Hmm. Oh. Yes!
Looks like it's one of those every time. Not enough. Well, I guess I had more than I thought. If I cared about those, that'd be real nice. Hmm. Yeah, it's not a secret door. I get it. That's a peculiar room, though. It's not usual to have, is this a door? That's an actual openable door. Okay. So this will be a return, like a, shortcut type thing. I'm assuming this won't open. Yep. Okay, so we've got a pseudo hub. This might be a legacy dungeon. Okay, he's healthy. He is taller. That does tend to trap. That's not adequately surprising to get me. What? How? You caught up with me? That's wild. Okay, so there are spellcasters up there. There's another guy who's going to try to jump on me. Two of them. All right, so that alley has another alley. Might lead somewhere, or I might just need to run through. Just go along here. Dodge this. Killed by him. Yeah, having two separate things that need to be dodged in the same space is a weakness of being RL1. Some war banners here. Is some ballista gonna fire at me when I cross a bridge? It's happened in so many other bridges in Elden Ring. Oh my goodness, we're actually allowed to cross this bridge? That's a ballista. Ballista does not have a huge ability to fire left and right. That's good. Hey, buddy. Okay, looks like we've got a lot of different camps and stuff around here. Probably a lot of guys. Scott a tree fragments. Just like hanging out. That man's shouting. A lot of the camps from the other area I was at earlier didn't seem to yield much. Whew! That was close. If that shout actually caused me to get hit, I might have been unhorsed. And that could cause me to die. Are you in distress or exquisite pleasure?
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear! Ah!
Okay. I don't get to know too much about this then. But it tells me there's something interesting down this way. Looks like we've got a lot of headless dragon statues. That reminds me of... That seems familiar. Oh, okay. We've got a, PvP fight, don't we? With this bird following me. That doesn't bode well. Ancient Dragon Man! Yeah, he's down there. Okay. That'd be a tough one. But we've got a Grace right behind us. I want to check the fork up on the left. That's the tower at the end of the road that I had marked on the map when I was just looking at things that were visually interesting on the map itself. One of these offshoots to the left or right might contain a dungeon. You popped down and immediately did a projectile. Okay. Seems like some of these birds are projectile active, but I'm guessing not all of them are. And it looks like they're on Death Flame. Is it Death Flame? Black Flame? Black Flame. The knot resins that we're finding might be suppressing. We've got a chest at the top of the tower with a very rare item. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Time for research. Behold map. Very center of the... Oh. What? Is this the missing part of the map? Because this whole bit that's been gone the whole time has been a matter of some mystery. Does the Realm of Shadow possibly map onto the negative space where the water exists? Alright, that's an interesting thought. Well, that'll kill. That's accurate over a pretty long distance. Noted. But we checked out the tower. We don't need to go back up there. Not right now. Where's the bird that got aggroed? Can I try and see what's up with this dragon man without having to fight a bird? No, it's coming. That's a little difficult to figure out at the moment. Looks like we've got probably hulking demi-human type dudes. There's another route down there. Is that demi-human guys or grafted? Looks demi-human. Here's another dungeon. Ruined Forge Lava Intake. Oh, that's Ruined Forge Lava Intake. Would be the way to think about that. By grace, if e'er I see another rock, I shall find it. Of this I have no doubt. The altar of the forge cannot be far. Okay. Jump up with that. Oh, that's pretty simple. This is right. Hit them where they're weakest. Okay. Smith and Hammer. Hey, buddy. Made of stone. Drop a lot of smithing stones in here, go figure. Ah! He got me. He elbow dropped me. Note self, they can do an elbow drop follow-up. That's kind of cute. It didn't quite hit him on the weak spot, so he didn't crumple. Just want to see what you drop. I was careless there. That's on me. I seem to have a problem where I'm not stopping soon enough when I run around him in a circle. That's a bummer. Dodge on that. It didn't go through. I don't know, man. a bit fussy. Okay, it's good for a pair of smithing stone 6s. That is meaningful. Can't knock it. We've got some kind of fire ooze on the ceiling. Probably going to see that all over the place here. One over there. Frost bombs and frost damage might be really effective around here. And it's possible I might want to go with more fire-resistant armor. Okay, let's see. I see something on that ledge. Stairs here. Another one of those guys down there. Two options for how we're dropping down. So we go here and stay up high initially. Mild platforming. Check for the roof. That thing's positioned right above those pickups. And there's only smithing stone 1s. It's a double troll. I hate it when they do that. Okay, those guys have the same attack pattern as like the Mimic Tier stuff from Celia. Not Celia. Noxtella? Important lever, probably. Is that like a friggin'... That looks like it's a friggin'... what's the word? It's like a cement mixer thing, but for lava. Anyway, we're jumping on it. Yeah. Hot feet, hot feet. Put these slimes right at the top of this thing. Whatever, man. I will not be deterred. Okay, so this gets us back to the entrance. Does that mean that's there to be a shortcut down? Or is that there to be a shortcut up? It might be changing the circumstance at an area higher than where we are. So it's possible I was supposed to keep going on this. Oh, they have a ranged attack. Okay, that's a big deal. Let's try. I need to hope these don't shoot at my back. Whew! Spicy. Is this an interactable? Anvil hammer and ancient dragon smithing stone. That has enormous attribute requirements. Smithing art spears, colossal weapon. Alright. Seems like that's all we get out of here, too. Interesting. So we figured that out. Down here. What's off in this direction? More of those beast-like guys. Got a classic Miyazaki swamp. It was a really nice compromise. They gave us Torrent to deal with swamps. But got nothing on this end. Maybe something. Rats. Festive grease. What the heck? What is festive grease? Trace amount of runes on landing attacks. That's kind of cool. It's rune farming grease? Alright. That's neat. Different. It doesn't seem necessarily practical. Maybe just kind of funny. But hey, whatever. So we can see various plant dudes. They might have like a new attack type. Well, even then, the older ones could shoot like the death from above thingy. And from what I remember, they don't have any kind of distinct or interesting loot drop. This looks like it's loosely a road. Got a small hut. Please have a shopkeep. Oh, that's a spirit spring thingy. Jump. We'll come back to that. I think those are called spirit springs. No. What? Elder's Hollow. Talisman of the Dread. I almost misread that as of the dead. Raises potency of magma, specifically. Alright. O Bale, tyrant break, your wounds yet ache. Fury still yet to crest its zenith. Hurry, and lay it all to waste. Lay waste to the proud, the conceited each, every last one of that arrogant lot. Is that so? The geography of these spires reminds me of the Dark Souls 3 Dragon Spire stuff. Some of that looks like it's traversable. I feel like that's leading to an area that probably has a bunch of dragons. And looks like there's the dead dragon over there as well. So I can't quite tell where I am. I see. So we went down through this into this area. But we don't get to see a handy-dandy here's the map icon. Oh, never mind. That's a map. Okay. So after that, figure I loop back and use the spirit spring. Mushrooms. Oh, ho. I didn't have the option to use the spirit spring until now. That's a really tall one. Using those as an unlockable is pretty cool. Like, having spirit springs you can open up but aren't available initially is really neato. Come on, you can make it. There we go. Is this one open yet or closed? Looks like... Skadu Altus. I feel like I found a secret entrance to a place. It seems as though we have maybe bypassed a whole lot of stuff, possibly. Or maybe this is the only way up here. Who knows? Jumping required, then be wary of ordnance. Okay, yeah, something's going to come in. I need to sit down at some point, like later-ish. Coordinate a look. Okay. I don't think these are backstabbable. We're an Omen Knight guy. He is backstabbable. He's gonna have way more health than that backstab does, but... Get down. Get out of here. You know, the nature of the enemies that are here is peculiar. Blessed Bone Shard. Dropped a purple item and 4 of it. It was kind of a new one. But something tells me that guy would have jumped on me if I approached this from a different direction. Also, there's another Grace right here. That's funny as heck. Yeah, I do get the feeling that that Omen Hunter was there to ambush you on the approach from a certain direction. So there's a few of these Omen Hunters here. Yeah. I walked onto that balcony like, somebody's gonna try to push me off of this. Lo and behold. Happens so often with your items in Elden Ring. Pretty sure this is jump downable. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Okay. Oh, there's something really cool on that third course. But there's gotta be a nasty guy in here. There he is. America's. Aggro. What's over this way? Oh boy. That guy's got a name. Okay, so it's a little bit of a slow... that's a slower startup than I gave it credit for. I need to give him time to finish that. A lot of his grounded stuff I can just kind of stay out of the way of. This straight up staggers the new bro. Okay. It's taxing on stamina. He showed me there. Alright. Yeah, the, what's it called? Even after the knockdown to critical, I didn't do a lot of damage to this guy, relative to his health. So that's a bit more... So his startup for that several hits attack is to kind of, like, scrunch back a lot. Yeah, I can see a lot going on with him. So we can figure that out a bit later. These camps are actually a little more docile than I had assumed. We've got Grace in the middle one. Let's look around more. This seems weird. Okay, so he's got like a triple homing darts thing? That's an annoying ass attack. Yeah, naturally, the random dudes are really tough. Okay, so I'm going to try going up the stairs and see what that looks like. Castle Ensis. Looks like we've got a giant with a big old sword. I dodged too early there. He doesn't have a health bar, so he's a toughie, but not like... Okay, this is a summoning pool for, like, beginning of Legacy area type of thing. Check this out. Might be a, like, tricky entrance into the castle. That bird is in, like, a location where it's dying every time the area is loading in. Or there's some, like, faction-based fighting going on. Ooh. Spelldrake Talisman +3. That will be worth probably a really good chunk of magic damage resistance. It's not uncommon for there to be some circumstance or some, like, nasty attack where having one of those resistance talismans is the difference between a one-shot and not a one-shot. So that might help us a lot on a future boss. Of course, it's often difficult to tell what kind of damage type is being dealt to you in Elden Ring. Like, is Black Flame fire damage? I don't know. What about Ice Lightning, which is actually a thing? Why is Ice Lightning a thing, you ask? I don't know. He's confusing as heck, I couldn't find the way up. I wanted to get over to that. I could tell there was a lot of exploding barrels around. So it's definitely... Oh, there is America Steak here. What's there America Steak here for? It's not really that weird. Elden Ring's been doing this all the time. Nothing too great. Unless I can possibly... It might be possible for me to platform onto the scaffolding there. Maybe that would get me something better. I'm being a little careful because I feel like the ground was going to go away at any moment and I would jump off a cliff. That's why I wasn't really running straight through that. Huh. I feel like this is descending quite a bit. Oh no, we've got these little nerds. No. Just run. Quick, open the dungeon door. Get in there, find the Greys. Before these nerds poison me and cut off my knees. Alright, we got catacombs again. Fog Rift Catacombs. I can't actually open the map right now. It's like a little pogo imp thing. I feel like there's a big trap here. That's new. Yeah. I think I just need to run forward, because I'm only hearing the trap engage when I come about into the space. Run over here. Get in. I would like the guy following me to die before I continue. Oh, it's not even going to come back down, because I'm not there. Not another one. Not immediate. I don't like slow projectiles. I also don't like slow projectiles that fire other projectiles. Friggin' Elden Stars me in a random dungeon. Okay. Successfully avoided that. Enemy on one of my sides coming through here. Ancient Dragon Knight's Cookbook. Cool. Ah, that's what was doing that. You got a big old cannon nose. Damn it! I want to get on... I had a moment to get on top of the ceiling and I missed it. Only triggering if I'm in a certain area? Did he blow dart me in the back? Left. Need to go left. It bounces off of walls too. This is pretty much the start of a legacy dungeon. I got one bleed proc in. But meh. Also, I like going to fight this giant. This is a very disappointing room. Yeah, I could tell that he was a spellcasting giant by the way the sword looked. Excuse me. Just gonna run on over here. Somebody about to tell me that the front gate is guarded by hardened old hounds. I didn't actually expect him to stagger. I thought I was dead. I'm also lucky that dog missed. Like to see. Thank you. Moving right along. That's just a chinchilla. I thought it was some mildly well-hidden foe, but... out here. This guy's gonna try to kill me. Oh, it's another one of those guys. Yeah, I fought one of those before. It's a doable fight. The last one I killed wasn't rewarding because of killing him, only because of what was behind him. And there's a Grace right here. Yeah, and he killed me just by like lightly tapping his shield into me. Pretty sure this guy is a non-respawning though. Okay, he's got poise on that counter setup. Not too surprising. After my jump, like, kind of mis-goomba'd him, I was in a very weird position. Not casually open. I'd assumed as much. Hey, bud. Get out of here. Oh look, does. Yep. Locking onto that dog, turn my back to the other dog. Looks like there's more to do down there though. Or that is definitely a forward progressing direction. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. I got at most another half hour. I am still engaged for the time being. Oh, whoops. Whatever. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh my, that's good. Need to get the angle right. Well, that's pretty handy. I don't think I can hit the others through here. Okay, that was pretty fun. Let's see. Swarm pots are good. I put these to work against, yeah. They have a little bit of a chase down homing effect type of thing. No, it's a local AoE. I use these against Gideon. Gideon? Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. Dog is active. You are awake now, so I want to take you out. I don't think I have any tools to craft one of those. I have. Oh, it it's just a matter of the number of pots I have. Go. That happened. Got him. Ah! I got by on using the Opaline Bubble Tier to survive a dog bite. Which I should have thought of doing a while ago. Let's try right. It's probably because there's like a single item over here. Actually, a path. Both the left and the right have paths. Let's use this to I don't see another thing to jump to from here, so I guess we're going to that. I think Starlight Shards were a pretty handy consumable. I think it was like a decent throwable thing, if I remember right. Let's jump. Thought I didn't make that for a moment. Turtles. Looks like it could be a boss arena. I appreciate that it's not. Might be an alternate entrance to this thing. That cave looks like it might relate to the other thing I had seen before. Guy right on the inside to try and ambush me, get wrecked. I, in fact, was the one who got wrecked. Unsurprisingly. I don't know. Could be cool. Want to kill this guy with the spear first. Yeah, he was clearly the more dangerous of the two. This probably opens the portcullis so that I can go back to the last race. Yeah, cool. No worries. String is used for things other than making, like, drawstring grease. I don't know. I haven't been using drawstring grease at all. I think they're quicker to activate or something. That dog had a weird amount of health. Eesh. Dogs. We have a shorter walk now. In the bushes. Yep. Dog in the bushes. Trap asking me to get that random item. Dog still following. Actually a dangerous guy. Brace, check the brace. And it's a dog that gets me. But the dog is usually like the nastiest thing that's going to be chasing after you. Villana's cameo. Villana's going to be a new figure for us to keep track of in the DLC. This is junk to have a dog that's not two-shottable. I feel like maybe I'm overlooking something. Oh no, this is just what I did to open the portal. It's just... Yeah, it's pretty tough, because we die really fast, but we can still run around and explore and find items. And I have killed a couple bosses. And there are these dudes here which hit pretty hard. Like that. Yeah, there are a lot of these dudes with the cleavers. And I need to be very cautious about them because they are fast enough to catch up to me while I'm running. And there's a lot of them. So, I didn't see how to progress past there. It doesn't look like there's a door here to go into anything. Yeah, you don't mind if I just, like, open this? I'm just gonna push you out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, lock. Okay. Can I get back up? Not if the interaction refuses to go through my first couple times hitting it. Okay, so we're supposed to find a key and then move on. Question. Come back up over here. Is this a door? No, it's not. There's nothing to do over there. Any of these doors? Okay, that guy he might be a talkable NPC, but I think I really might need a key from somewhere else before I can interact here. I mean, I had mentioned when I was coming in here that there were these crags on either side. I should probably check them. Oh, hey, you're another guy.
Together, for many things.
We have shopkeep. These are pickled livers that have bigger bonuses. Black fireflies, rod of flesh. He's got a short note about. We've already figured out how sealed spirit springs work. Sanguine amaryllis. Well-pickled turtleneck. So it's just a lot of items that are straight upgrades on other things that we've seen before. In terms of consumables.
6 crosses, identical. They are akin to Tender Nicholas footprints. If you discover any, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too. Just what kind of
6 of them.
If you discover, be certain to
6 more?
you, just what...
Is he saying 6 more relative to what we found, or 6 more relative to the one he's staring at? No. So, when I look back at that... Cool, Grace. And this looks like a multiple place. This looks very similar to the burnt settlement from before. This like little building room down here seems conspicuous. No, it's part of the whole town. Prospect. Whew. Ouch. Ah, he got me. That's fine. Ooh, a painting. Incursion. So it's looking up at a bridge. An archway there. The stuff that's on the bridge, I think resembles what's on this bridge, which tells me that the view probably comes from around here, give or take. That bear was coming to kill me. Ah! That's real far down. But that's definitely another zone. That's a whole nother area. I don't use spirits, and I'm trying not to kill anything with, like, big raunchy spellcasting. Is if you use certain things like Hoarfrost Stomp, or if I'm using, like, Dragon Rot Breath or the Dragon Frost Breath, it's not the same run. Like, I'm not getting an experience where I learn a boss's patterns and defeat them with skill. I'm just kind of like blowing them away with power despite being a level 1 character. It just doesn't slap. It's not the same kind of satisfying. Because there's a lot of fights in Elden Ring where you can just open up with a dragon breath and you'll kill a guy and say like, okay, yeah, I killed him, but I mean, whatever. That one is some kind of spellcaster. Reminds me of like the Demi-Human Queen. What do we have here? Outer God Heirloom. Oh, I wonder if I get strictly better attribute heirlooms. Oh, raises arcane. I didn't have an arcane before, so I think this is just a new option. It's just 5 arcane. A lot of arcane builds, so sure, that'll make some folks happy. But it's really signposting. I mean, it's kind of both. You go to a spot, you know what to expect. Wait, why are you uniquely here? What's up with you? Forager Brood Cookbook. Huh. You know... Oh... We were seeing the rot flies earlier. The rot theming in the game is largely tied to Malenia, but Malenia and Mikola are close to each other. Yeah, I expect we're going to see more to do... I expect we're going to see more to do with Malenia here in Mikola's little realm. Although I don't believe this realm belongs to Mikola as much as Mikola has, like, accessed this place for some purpose. That witch was trying to jump on me and slit my throat, I think. Blessed Blue Dew Talisman. I think I found another talisman kind of like that before. If it's blue, it probably relates to FP. Got a full-on set of armor and a weapon, it looks like. Hata. This. I know that I opened this gatehouse, so now I'm able to run up here. There was a dog that pounces on me from the right-hand side after going up this way. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere meaningful there, or by jumping off here. He got me in one. Noted. These guys use a self buff, so they're gonna get me sometimes. So this dog doesn't one-shot me, it two-shots me, but this dog is immensely healthy for some reason. So it looks like I can get behind those casters, get up this ladder, possibly. Stop the dog from killing me. And activate the Opaline Bubble Tier as a precaution. So we get up to here. We've got some kind of archery dude. Barely traded that out. Works for me in this case, but we just get a Somber Smithing Stone. And not a lot else to show for it. What else do we have? This might give us like a good jump-off point, or at least a vantage to see what else we're working with. So, I think that jump spot with that roof I might have been on before, but it might have been a different roof. Looks like that waterfall area over there is pathable, but I'm not sure how to get to it. Sniper ahead. No, there was, kind of. Okay, so at this point, I guess I go back down the ladder. Or you can come up after me, that's fine too. Let's take out a couple of these spellcasters. So I can go up over into there. That's right, there was like a Carrion Knight type of guy in there. But I think this might get me into the parapets. Maybe I need to run along that, that wall for a while to proceed. Vicious and plentiful ladder dogs, indeed. So I don't know where the dog has gone. But I kind of... Okay, there's the dog. I kind of presume when I jump down, he's going to start coming after me. Maybe not. Alright. I need to give this guy the slip, I think. Treasure chest? I like treasure chests. No enemy? Cool. We haven't added mimics yet. These jerks. Oh, read messages, get paranoid. So that guy is still kind of looking around. I can kind of dodge him a little by coming into this room and going in here. But I think this room dead-ended. Ah, dead-ended, but then there's this. It's this. No, thank you. More guys than I want to deal with. On. Okay. Wary about getting shot by something suddenly from above. That is openable. Everything's caught up to me. There's a good chance of that being a one-way door. Some of the enemies behind me are like... Oh, don't do that. Some of the enemies behind me were like stanced up, waiting for me to make a decision. But they're following pretty closely now. So there's that. There's the possibility of going down there. Might link up to something for a shortcut. Hard to say. If that is the backtrack point, won't that be a bummer? Excuse me, buddy. Imbued sword key. Alright. Mesmer soldiers. Okay. That guy over there is one of those tough varieties of dude. Grace ahead, therefore seek lift. Okay. So on one side of this guy is probably an elevator or something, probably directly behind him, that will take me to a Grace. They do this all the time. They put one really strong enemy right before a Grace, and I think he just fell into a pit because I got 4,000 runes. And this will take me to, like, a door to unlock, right? And this will be going back to an old Grace? No, this is a new Grace. Okay. So I've got some things to check on by looping backwards, and we've got a few more forks around here. So I'm going to start by walking backwards to check on a couple things. Well, that would be safe, but... That's a safe fall. Interesting. Where does that leave me? Where does that take me? Is that somewhere I've already been? This has got a link to some new stuff. So, let's see. Over there, just in front of where I'm looking at, that's definitely new. That's a tower, and it's going to lead to something else. And if I look over here, we've got somebody jumped off. Their doom. And this over here just has a couple random eagles. this, then we'll go up this tower. Okay, we'll try the ladder, sure. And we'll do it again. A stance-based Ash of War. Seems like it's here to just be a quicker way down. No item, sure. Just link back up to another area. Okay, so this is, actually the knight's back. But yeah, this is over the area where I was earlier. Oh, we're just at a boss. What do we got? What do we have here? I saw somebody fighting this boss, R'hllana Twin Moon Knight. You're gonna be savagely tough, aren't you? Okay. That was a Malenia type step. Yep, that's not right. So that attack didn't stagger her. Oh, that's a bit delayed. Projectile's pretty slow. Wind slash, wind slash. She's done. Yeah, like that cut's not lethal there. Okay, she followed through on that, and that was a one-shot. Ah, I did not right. Got a couple more hits in. Let's see. I feel like a dual-wielding strat is probably best after trying the hammer for a while. But I'm not convinced that blunt is the right thing. Carrion's weakest defense is actually lightning. I wonder if lightning might be a good damage type against her. Sometimes lightning is good against heavily armored targets. Okay, that was a bit of a stranger pattern. Just like 2 cuts, a big delay, then a like spin to a stab. That's the pattern again. And then after the stab, she's got 2 more attacks. Took that and didn't die. Cool. It's difficult to be at the right range to punish. Okay, that was more of a slow leap. When she does that slow leap, I need to roll through. Ah. Yeah, healing is going to be tough. So we dealt 801 damage with this setup. Ah, that was the actual charged spell thing. Like that, but without getting hit after. That doesn't count. Should not have rolled into that. We drank faster. Ooh, that was problematic. Oh, so she can do a quick follow-up on that one. You hate it when they spellcast on the way in. Okay, yeah, that was the leap that had this follow-up before. I thought she was going to do the other stuff. Come on. Ah, I dodged that wrong. Timing was wrong. 3 slashes there? I heard 3 slashes, but that might be my imagination. It just keeps going. Carrying it so long. Okay, so she swings with the landing on that. I missed the parry. I just needed to beat it out. One, two, three, four. I haven't seen that. I delayed my dodge too long. I was trying. Having difficulty just. I'll have to find her when she's in that step at least. But do something because I know that if lot threw them out, stepped up on me. Hey there. Considering what I've been doing. Yeah. Wrong item. That open. I dodged too early. Total air. Wrong dodge. Okay. That had a little more delay than I thought it would. Dodge. Damn. Alright, that was a decent run. I feel better about how I was handling myself on that one. So we're going to walk away from the boss for a bit. Let's check out some other stuff. So,